Hey guys, I can't believe she attacked again. Trying to judge. The signing of Lucas Paquetá by Flamengo is unbelievable. We get here, man. Honestly, I can't believe I'm bringing information about a new offer. Regarding Caio Jorge, we have a lot to talk about with you and about Lucas Paquetá, the arrival of a Flamengo player. We get here just like that. What's up, guys? Greetings to all Flamengo fans. This is Flamengo. Welcome to the Paparazzo Rubro-Negro channel. If you just arrived, please follow, like, and share on all platforms. On YouTube, subscribe below, turn on notifications with the bell, and like the video. Good morning. Hot coffee. And we're here bringing you the main news about Mengao. Man, it happened again. They are desperate. It's impressive how unbelievable it is. Mili Lacombe, the same one who attacked Zico, who said that Zico was prejudiced, right? The word he used, right? Negria. That's the one that who attacks Flamengo, attacks BAP, attacks Zico. That same journalist, and I'm going to read the fans' comments here. She went so far as to say, is it really necessary to make such a fuss about Lucas Paquetá's signing? Is it really necessary? I don't know. It seems like there's too much hype for a return that might not even be necessary or justified. Yes, Paquetá is a great player, but Flamengo's midfield is already the best in Brazil, even without him. Yeah, Paquetá, he comes in to add to the squad, and the midfield will rotate because there are a lot of good players to choose from. Is it really necessary? I don't know. I really don't know. I keep thinking it's a lot of effort for a return that wasn't really needed. Maybe it's not justified. Man, yeah, I'm going to read the comments here because it's necessary. It needs to come down. Actually, this lady is Jorge. Amazing, he said. Let me call Sene, right? He's my buddy. He's an encyclopedia of black clothing. If this entity is against it, it's a sign that Paquetá will be a great signing and will crush it at Mengao. Then his disc jockey, the haters are already freaking out. That's right, okay? Yeah, I'm the quiet person. I'm a poet, a real poet. It's me, Ruberti. Subtitles by Sonia Ruberti. It was an episode that Rogerio Ceni destroyed. Are you there, us? There's also another situation here that I thought was important for us to bring up because the guys are desperate. No, I had to grab it here to check to see if it was true because I got a screenshot from ESPN Brazil. Vitinho was once the most expensive signing in Flamengo's history, and his cost weighed on the club's budget. How could Paquetá have a similar impact now? I said no, they wouldn't write that, but it's here. I just logged into X and it's there. It's there. Comment on this one. I even told everyone to comment on it. Then I checked out the article here. Opinion Paulo Cobos. I went, my friend. Unbelievable, right? ESPN frames it like an article claiming Vitinho has already made an impact and Paquetá could now do the same. I'm impressed, man. The fans here, the people from Sao Paulo are desperate. What a joke for a portal like this to publish that. In 2018, we were just starting out. Now we make over twice as much as we did then. Alessandro Miranda Grande. Guys making fun, congratulations, right? Putting scholarships, Flamengo engagement. Yeah. Good one. Francisco Brito Paulo Cobos is a journalist known for shallow reports about unrealistic values for Lucas Paquetá joining Flamengo. The person who wrote the headline for social media is a huge clickbaiter, okay? Tiago Pinheiro sent me the headline of the article, damn. The only weight I see here is envy. Carlos Diaz, but it's always the former sports channel spreading misinformation. Quick research shows the club signed Rodrigo Caio, Gabriel Arrascaeta, and Bruno Henrique in early 2019. Later that year, Rafinha, Pablo, Mari Gerson, and Felipe Luis joined, which strained the budget, right? It was a different time and Vitinho didn't work out. That has nothing to do with Lucas Paqueta's return, right, guys? And keep that detail, right? Flamengo's left wing sent ours. It was so costly that in 2019, Flamengo doubled its investments and now the debt is low. Man, it's shameful, shameful. I'm amazed that they still have the nerve to publish this kind of thing. But that just shows me, right? It just shows me how desperate they are about Flamengo's signings, how desperate they are that Flamengo is reaching even higher levels. Look, let me bring you the information. I'll talk about Lucas Paquetá in a moment, but first let me bring you the information about today's game because today we've got Mengão, right? Carioca Championship, Bangu and Flamengo. Here's the information for you. 9:30 post meridian Moça Bonita Stadium, Carioca Championship. Television Globo airs on free television, premiere on pay-per-view, and Flamengo television for international viewers only. So, another Flamengo match will be broadcast with video and commentary by João Guilherme. For those of you living abroad, let's spread the word. Let's tell our friends. Let's make this the highest viewership for a club outside the country. Probably Flamengo lineup: Leo, Nanete, Daniel Salles, Iago, João Vitor, Johnny Lucas Vieira, Pablo, Guilherme, Douglas Teles, Oralan Santos, Joshua, Alassian. For coach Bruno Pivete, probable Bangu lineup: Gabriel Barbosa, but he's the goalkeeper. PC Caio, Felipe, Facundo Falcão, and Pedro Vitor Pedro Cunha, Juan Lucas, and Valber Mauro Silva, Mateus Batista, and Patrick. They have Gabriel Barbosa, they have Mauro Silva. Bangu has often challenged Flamengo over the years. The referee is Jodes Nascimento from Sousa, and the video assistant referee is Rodrigo Carvalhais from Miranda. So all the information about the game, for me, Mengão today will win 2-1 or 3-1 or even 2-0. Flamengo must win today's game. We can't afford to lose more points in the Carioca Championship. Over to you, Roberti. We also have some important information to share with you. A lot of things happen, and we need to bring you this information. Nicolo Schira, an Italian journalist, reported that Flamengo is pushing to try to sign Caio Jorge. And they're ready to offer 40 million to Cruzeiro. For the striker, a contract until 2030 is ready. Juventus is in the transfer window because Juve has 30. They're keeping an eye on the transfer window because Juve gets 30% of that sale amount. So we had Nicolo Schira saying that Flamengo is going to make a new offer of 40 million euros. And the information I got from a source connected to Flamengo's board is that it's not true. That there was no increase in the offer for Caio Jorge to 40 million euros, that Flamengo will not make a new offer of 40 million euros. And here's the important point for us to bring up. That's because soon people will start saying that Flamengo tried to pay 40 million euros for Caio Jorge and that Cruzeiro turned it down. Once again, that Pedrinho is a billionaire, okay? That Pedrinho owns a supermarket and is a billionaire. We know that. But the information is that Flamengo tried to sign him. There's no shame in that. They don't want to sell. Okay, on the contrary, they even lowered his release clause for the end of the year. They increased his salary. If you think about it from Flamengo's perspective, inflating the market, making things harder for their rivals, it's all good, it's all okay. Cruzeiro took the bait. Anyway, Cruzeiro didn't accept it. They say they won't sell for 40. They've already said that they want 50. And the information is that Flamengo didn't make this new offer and won't make this new offer of 40 million euros. Flamengo had put together a deal that reached a little over 30 million euros, including a player who would be Everton Cebolinha. But Flamengo didn't follow through. The information we have is that there's not even a negotiation anymore. Cruzeiro has already renewed with the player and Flamengo as well, and will make a new offer of 40 million euros. So a lot of people talking about this Flamengo offer and so on, it's not true. It's also important to bring you some important information regarding the signing of Lucas Paquetá. Flamengo has taken an unprecedented approach in South American football in the transfer market, acting aggressively and strategically in the search for top level players. In Europe, in Arab football, or in other major markets, Flamengo's moves go beyond financial power and run into complex negotiations that require convincing the players, aligning sports projects, and great negotiation skills. Behind the scenes, it's a process that demands patience, determination, and planning, reinforcing the club's ambition to establish itself as a leading force off the field as well. And why am I saying this? Because Flamengo is swimming in shark infested waters where it has never swum before, and it's managing to make an impact. Flamengo is swimming, so it's important for us to bring this up here to show that Flamengo is swimming where no other Brazilian club usually swims. That Flamengo is making waves, and obviously we need to be patient because it's difficult to try to sign a player who is at a Premier League club. But the truth is that Flamengo is making waves, and the truth is that Flamengo has what's most important, maybe more than other clubs anywhere in the world. Flamengo doesn't have the players' desire to transfer to them. When Flamengo looks for a player who's in Europe and he agrees to come back, he knows the weight of Flamengo. Flamengo has this player to leave the European club. Flamengo looks good in this situation, and we can see that with Lucas Paquetá, because there are 3 Premier League clubs wanting to sign Lucas Paquetá. He's made it clear he won't go and will only leave West to play for Flamengo, which is where he wants to be. In fact, I saw some profiles talking about Palmeiras saying that Palmeiras will also try to sign Lucas Paquetá. We can confirm here that Lucas Paquetá does not accept playing for any of Flamengo's rivals, whether from Rio or São Paulo. He does not accept playing for any other first division team that has a rivalry with Flamengo. He does not accept it. That's information, and you don't even need information for that. Also, I spoke with a source close to Lucas Paquetá who said, man, it's not even considered. You don't even need to ask when it comes to Lucas Paquetá. Flamengo has no European competitors now because he wants to return, and there are no rivals in Brazilian football either, which is upsetting many people. Look at that. Flamengo fans were outraged by the possible late debut of the professional squad in 2026. Vini Casagrande reported that there is still no official decision, but the trend indicated after internal meetings is that Flamengo's professional squad will play its first match of the season only on February 1st in the Supercopa do Brasil against Corinthians. That's crazy, isn't it, guys? The team returned now on the 12th, which would result in about 19 days of preparation until a possible debut. Still, according to the investigation, there is a chance that some players may return earlier, depending on their physical progress, and could even be available for the debut of the Brasileirão on January 28th against Sao Paulo, away from home. The news was received very badly by Flamengo fans who expressed outrage on social media, mainly because Flamengo faces 2 classic Carioca matches against Vasco and Fluminense before that, plus the start of the Brasileirão, which is away from Rio. The dissatisfaction is also due to the fear that the main team will be absent in important matches at the start of this season. And also the Supercopa match against Corinthians. It's their first game, so they have no rhythm, and I understand that. Look, we shared on social media yesterday that Flamengo wants Lucas Paquetá in this transfer window and is pushing not to postpone negotiations. This is exclusive info. In a joint investigation with Clube de Regatas do Flamengo Matos and Planeta Flamengo on X, we received information that Flamengo does not want to wait too long for the deal with West Ham for Lucas Paquetá to be concluded. It's worth noting that the talks to bring the star player back started over a month ago. Flamengo's management knows it's a waiting game but wants to bring Lucas in as soon as possible, not wait for the next transfer window. Paquetá Flamengo is relying on Paquetá's wish to return to Brazilian football and rejoin the club that developed him, Flamengo. All right then, we're bringing all this information to you. We're going to show here the arrival of Flamengo's new signing, Flamengo's second signing. In this transfer window, the goalkeeper Andrew, right? We'll show the footage here with Coluna do Fla, Paparazzo Rubro-Negro, and Canal Angelo Furtado. But I also got one here. Look at this, guys. Look, this is really good logo from the Amendoim crew. Discussing Lucas Paquetá's signing. Take a look at this.
After Palmeiras, management saw Flamengo getting close to signing Lucas Paquetá from the Premier League. 28 years old, wouldn't Palmeiras want to keep up? Of course not. So, Thiago Almada and John Arias. Palmeiras promises to speed up the process to sign both players, which would be crucial if Palmeiras wants to.
That's true, isn't it? So John Arias and Almada.
Two essential reinforcements. Let's follow along. I have footage. Okay, come on, Palmeiras board. Let's go quickly. No, guys, don't comment. Hey, guys, subscribe to the channel. Coming up.
My friends, man, I have fun with Lugo, man. I have fun with Lugo. Have fun. Oh my God, man. Palmeiras board after Almada. And John Arias, right? That was already denied. Let's go and follow Andrew's arrival. And I invite you once again to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, hit the bell, leave that cool like on the video. Greetings, dolls. This is Flamengo. And
at this moment, the arrival of goalkeeper Andrew, the new signing for Flamengo, with his family. Hi, Andrew. Hello, Andrew. Greeting his family in Brazil. He's already signing his first autograph as a Flamengo player.
Oh, there's the Flamengo fans' notebook.
Welcoming more family members, hugging his cousin, Leandro. Thank you, Andrew, who arrives to be a backup. Not at Flamengo, no. He's the newest signing, the second signing since 2026.
What's happening now? Right now, Andrew is leaving here, Flamengo's second reinforcement of the season, arriving at this very moment. Here, look, passing over there, right where? Over there in the corner, there, his child in his arms, coming over right there together with his family, the suitcases coming ahead, his relatives. There, ready, already greeting there, shaking hands with the player, waving to some fans present, fans already following along. Now his arrival here, look, the press team, look over there, his cousins there now hugging the whole family here, everyone waiting for him, everyone here. Present at Galeão Airport to welcome Andrew's arrival, Flamengo's second signing of the season. Nice moment. Flamengo's press team coming over there, look, with the kids in their arms, holding them with Flamengo's security here now. And he's passing by here right at this moment. Look, he just finished talking to his family here. Look, greeting his cousin. That's Andrew right there.
Finishing up. Thank you, Leandro.
Here, look, receiving a cap, being welcomed here, greeted by the fans present here. Look.
Thank you, Leandro. And was it when Felipe didn't
Choose to watch your game together
with
another?
Welcome, welcome.
A lot of anxiety. I was
Happy with
this moment. This highlights Flamengo's and the scouts' dedication. Andrew coming here, greeting his cousin here. Look, a nice moment here. Look at the cousins here. Look, emotional here. This is the family's emotion. There you go, Andrew.
and ready, millions more pros.
The plaque is coming.
It's coming here, being greatly celebrated.
Thanks.
Thank you, Leandro.
Get in the van over there with your family and relatives.
Now welcome, look.
Ana, sério.
This was the arrival of Andrew, Flamengo's second signing at Galeão Airport. He was warmly welcomed by the fans present here and also by his family. His cousins here showing a lot of emotion with the arrival of Flamengo's second signing.
Thank you, Leandro. Go ahead. The desperation of the relegated press.
0-1-1 from the Tietê River, the most envied. We'll win everything.
That's the excitement right there. That's the excitement of the fans here at the arrival of Andrew, Flamengo's second signing for the 2026 season.
And the van is already here, arriving at the hotel. Goalkeeper Andrew, Flamengo's second signing for 2026. Thank you all. The goalkeeper will be coming through here soon. We'll have a word with him in a bit. Flamengo's second 2026 signing. The Vinalica family. The goalkeeper Andrew. Goalkeeper Andrew is eager to debut for Flamengo. There goes the goalkeeper Andrew.